Well, this is my second well. Let me back up a little bit. I thought I'd do a little bit of video. This is my second well. I wanted an irrigation well. I want a water well so that I can use it on my yard, which is about an acre, and for my garden. Seems my water bill is going sky high whenever I try to just simply water my yard. And the worst part about it is the water doesn't cost money. It's getting rid of it, sending it to the sewer that costs money. Yeah, you can buy an irrigation meter, they say, but they want like 300 bucks for that. But anyway, that's the top of my wellhead, my well drill. See, I got the idea off of the internet. I watched YouTube videos to learn how to drill my own water well. Sitting out here at Perch Creek, I knew that I didn't have a lot of dirt to get through to get to water. I've seen the Artesian springs down at the creek, so that's what I'm going for, is a shallow well. Here you can see the clamp that I fitted for my 4-inch PVC that's used to add sections if I need to add sections. Here I have my first water hose connected, and then my second water hose I have connected, which is 3/4. And over here, you'll see I also have this valve connected. That's for my air line. I got that idea too. Actually, I'm combining two different videos that I watched. One was using one water hose and well and water, and of course the other was using two. Well, I take the two water hoses, then I added an air fitting, and as you can see, it's coming along good. Gosh, it looks like I'm already into the water-bearing sand, so that's why I stopped. I'm going to go down and take a look, and I'll take you guys with me. Anybody that wants to watch. Now, to start my well, there were several different ways to do this. I decided to go with the 4-inch PVC. I saw some that used 2-inch and so forth, but the 4-inch PVC, there is the end of one, which that means I'm already almost 10 feet down. That's about, each section is 10 foot, so it's a 10-foot section. And then I have that section up there. So what I came down to look at is this right here. This looks like water-bearing sand that I'm looking for. Hard to believe that I actually hit it not even quite 10 feet down yet. I mean, I knew the black, of course, is some electrical tape on a cut that I have with my finger. But that is definitely what looks to be water-bearing sand. And so you can tell, like when I started, you could see all the black dirt and everything that was coming up. And now it seems like all I'm getting is the sand coming up. But I'm going to keep going down. I want to see how deep I go before I hit mud or clay. I think this is just a little too shallow. I mean, 8 feet, that's not very deep at all. Now if I go down and hit clay or some other kind of dirt or something, or snag, I'll stop there and then reevaluate. But so far, so good. This is my pipe that I'm using. I forgot what they call this thing. It's like a bullet. It's a screen mesh. It's 1.5 inches. Well, it's a 2-inch bullet mesh. That's where the water goes in. It's filtered out. And then I reduced that from a 2-inch to 1.25 inches, I believe it is, or 1.5 inches. And I have a brass check valve. Make sure you put the check valve on the right direction, arrow facing up. But I don't know exactly where to put it. I've heard some say put it right above the piece that filters the water, and then some that said put it just below the ground level where the pump is, pump is connected. So about a foot or so down into the ground from the height of the pump. But we'll get back to drilling, and I'll stop again in a little while after I've made some good progress, and we'll go from there. Okay, I'm down now. Well, not very much further. I just added the air line, so I'm about almost 10 feet in the ground. And you can down there, you can see very plentifully the water-bearing sand that's coming up. Well, to help blow all my sand and filings that I'm cutting down at the bottom to the top, I went ahead and added the air line like I saw on the YouTube video. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to be injecting a little bit of air into the mix, and let's see it. See, oh yeah, oh that works great. Oh yeah, it gives the water a lot more force to help me clean out the hole. Yeah, that is going to be really great. That's going to be a key. We'll see how fast it takes to get the rest of the way down. Okay, I just used the air on the end of my drilling rig that I made. I don't know if you'll be able to see it because of the sun. It's 20 feet long, two 10-foot sections of 4-inch sewer pipe, and that's my little teeth that I cut for it. I took a little coupling, made a little set of teeth for it. They're rounding off now, that's for sure. Maybe I ought to sharpen my teeth up. And then I blew the air into the pipe to pull the pipe out, because I'm wondering if I'm hitting a root. I had a big old pine that used to be over this way, and I haven't made any progress now in about 20 minutes. I'm right at about 9 feet deep. So I'm going to take a piece of rod and tap down there. I can't tell with a PVC pipe if I'm hitting wood or not, but I'll be able to tell with that, with a metal bar. But that is definitely water-bearing sand. So it almost looks like sand on the beach, and you can see where it holds the water in it. What you do is just kind of tap it a little bit, and the water will come right to the top. That's after I squeeze all the water out of it. Wow, still more in it. Yeah, that's water-bearing sand. That doesn't mean it makes water now. Don't get me wrong. I'm not a magician here. So we're going to see how deep the water, how deep the pipe actually is, and get back from there. Okay, I measured the depth. I'm a little over 8 feet deep, and it appears I'm already into the water table. And you see a little bit of the shine there. I've been letting the water rest, and it appears that I'm about 3 feet below the surface. And right now I'm only about 9 feet deep. I'm going to go deeper. I want to be deeper than 10. I want to be at least 10 to 12 feet deep. So I got several more feet to go. And as long as I stay in the water-bearing sand, I think I'll be okay. So we'll go from there. Well, been working hard at it. As you can see, there's the neck of the pipe. I'm almost all the way down. I don't think I can go any further because my water lines are hitting. I'm actually sitting on the pipe because I'm using the air to help push the stuff out. I figure I'm about 18 feet down. Turn some air on, try to blow some loose. As you can see, it seems like I'm still in the water-bearing sand. I don't think it's clay yet. I thought I'd be in the clay by now, but it doesn't look like it. So far, it's going good. I'm about 18 feet though, and I think that's about as far as I'm going to go down. I know I have water. I believe I measured the water table was 5 feet down from here. So that's going to leave me several feet to put the foot down and have plenty of room for water to travel up the foot. So great job. If I can get off the pipe, I'll take a picture from outside. Shoot, I just felt it go down even more. Well, this looks like the end of yet a second well. I'm about 18 feet deep, and I stepped back to take a picture, and the top popped. And once the top popped off, I realized the back pressure was created with the sand settled down around my 4-inch PVC pipe. So what I've done is I've taken the expansion spool off of the collar. This was the collar that was on it that popped, and I had that on there so that I could add pipe as needed depending on how far I was going down with my drill. Well, after that popped, it didn't take no time for the sand to settle down around the pipe, and now it appears that I've lost 20 feet of 4-inch PVC pipe in the ground again, which that's the second one. Over there is the first one. Almost the same problem, not quite. That one was actually, and it's not, oh well, another story. Anyway, kind of bummed out. Drilling a well is it's difficult. It's you got to stay on top of it. You got to be on your game, and if you just blink for a second, you messed up. You messed up, because it doesn't take any time for the sand to solidify that pipe into the ground. I know I was in the water-bearing sand. As you can see, it's all around my drill area. This was probably a great place for getting the water. If I can't get that pipe up, what I've done is I just glued it. So that can give me some more strength. I've got an air line that hooks to it and 2 water lines. So I'm hoping I can blow back down into it and soften it up and get it to go again. I'm really not expecting it, but I'm hoping. So that's all I can do.